This is The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak II. We're here on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. Return to the Calvard Republic and unravel the mystery of the Crimson Beast in Trails Through Daybreak II on PlayStation 5 Pro. A shocking series of murders sets the wheels of fate into motion once more. Who is behind the murders? What is their goal? Time may be the only key unlocking the secret behind the shadows. Or beneath them, or whatever. I don't even know what's going on. There's like a recap video if you need to know what happened in the first game. You can import your decisions and choices from the original 2. There's a little bit of craziness for everyone. I don't think those bullets are going to do much, I'm going to be honest with you. You're just asking for pain. Well, that didn't go well.
What in the world?
There's a bunch of slaughtered guys. That is quite the phone you just pulled out.
I wasn't expecting to find bodies.
No good. I'm only
This is a flip phone from the 2000s.
I really thought we had it this time.
I had a phone like that.
This place is gonna be locked up real tight after today. Talk about lame.
Super lame.
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy. And we do still owe him our thanks.
Oh yeah. Our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it? Well, if we go, I'm totally helping myself to his secret stash of sweets.
If you want to play with fire, be my guest. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Yeah. Let's move, S.
February 20th, 12:09, 9:45 a.m. So anyways, 4K resolution, 60 FPS.
I can't wait.
Energetic little girl.
Do you think his car is faster than Van's truck?
Nope.
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later this evening.
You better be. Things have been a little too weird around here lately.
Stubborn old man.
All right, have tons
Of course.
fun out there, you may.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon.
Grumpy old man. Oh, that's killer. Grumpy old man.
Early yesterday morning, there was a small explosion near a municipal building in the capital. According to our report, it was the result of a power outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity. In other
Sure.
news, a Grand Circuit exhibition race will be held today.
Yo.
For real? It's too early for this shit.
I like his attitude.
Agnes? I thought you weren't working today.
It's
Oh.
nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour.
Oh,
I have a
hello
job
there.
fit for a spriggan. So you better start waking up already. Van.
Van Arkride. Arkride? That's quite a last name. Elaine Claire. Now that's a regular name for like a higher class. But
Wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear.
his voice isn't even matching what's on the description.
Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
I mean, what he's saying isn't even matching the subtitles.
Please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself.
Those match.
So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
It's literally doing things
Well, let's see.
that will excite and delight the eyes.
Seems pretty alright. Always good to wear something easy to move around in. What? What did I say?
Oh, nothing.
The voice lines don't match the subtitles. That doesn't make sense to my
what's
mind.
going on with your sleep schedule? Was it thrown off kilter, or are you just becoming lazy?
It's depression.
Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all. Though I am slowing my pace a little. At least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left.
I know, I've been alone every day, wondering what I'm gonna do with my life.
I'm surprised they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, they got better things to do. Why do they want to be around here in this dusty old office? I mean, seriously, look at all the particle effects in the air. Filthy.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of. On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary. A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
Not true. She comes every other week. And I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
So did, she read her lines correctly? Did he go off script? I'm so genuinely confused here. He just says yeah, but he doesn't finish the rest of the sentence?
Alright, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop.
Not even the right words!
I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous Beauty's Blade no less, is asking for my help.
The Beauty's
I'm also
Blade.
curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
It's a flash drive.
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true. What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
So what's with the casual
The
dialogue?
victims
like
are
this?
not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well.
They're killing everyone!
They have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word.
No, is it
Due
Lane?
to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
Well, given the parties involved, can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation at the moment. I figure the Guild and the CID want to close the books on this case ASAP.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed. They've surmised that this is the work of a serial killer.
This is a detective
Unfortunately, they have yet
series?
to find any serious leads.
I'll admit,
Cool.
this case has been on my mind. But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
So he's just adding words.
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable. However, the situation has changed.
I like how we text each other even though we're in the same room looking at each other.
Now, seize them all! Shard is online!
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma Squad specifically, was wiped out last night.
I say they had it coming.
They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed.
And died.
I had a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
Should have been prepared.
I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but yeah, probably not.
Really puffy coat.
I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes, discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video. The many incidents caused by Almata last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mentioned the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster. Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect list. Of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Squad. This is personal to them. The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days. But, thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work. This ain't something I can take lying down, especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've gotta get on out there and clear my good name. Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side.
That's so overly optimistic.
I'm only here now because of them. And I've still got to pay them back for all they've done for me.
I feel like I'm missing a very extensive first entry in the series.
Guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4 SPG here.
What does that even mean?
Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you. However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement. Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with a job.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way.
Oh my god, are we getting the band back together?
Moreover, I have a personal stake in this. After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge. Face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution.
So do I.
That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a Bracer. If it's done through a 4 SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it?
I could never say no to those beautiful blue eyes.
Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have. Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year. And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so. All right. The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me, Beauty's Blade.
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkride.
Oh yeah. Prologue, the Crimson Roar. Now we're having food?
I'm in love with this caramelized apple. The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for. That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust will send my taste buds into overdrive. It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
You're not even trying to read the lines.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice.
So wait, are we like dating now?
You're a master of your craft, Victor.
I thought he was a grumpy old man. Now he's got a name.
Why, thank you. I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime. The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum. Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
Yeah, I got it.
That's not what he said at all. They're not saying any audio. Oh, this the day one update isn't out yet, by the way. I was supposed to mention that. So I'm assuming that's why it's not working. Or maybe it is supposed to be no audio there. I don't know. The dual sense?
Should be able to get whatever we need over at the general store. So let's... Wait, I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Ever the sugar addict.
Quit dawdling and buy something.
I need a candy cigarette.
Stop by again, I guess.
So you're like a detective in this? This is really neat.
You're such a stick in the mud. An early morning sauna trip doesn't sound half bad.
Well done.
Oh. Wait, big city exploring stuff? Neat. Oh. That's true. As you get older, you just have less time to interact with other people. AKA, you just don't want to. It's actually, I think it's a pretty nice looking game.
My stall has the best dishes around. My dishes are simply to die
Chicken
for.
taco?
I look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. It's really nice.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Why is he wearing a chef's hat out here? Oh.
Who wants some roasted chestnuts? What's it gonna be?
Roasted chestnuts. What do I do with those?
Later.
This is very lovely. They're only open at night, so I can't take the lovely lady out for a meal. That's a shame. They go through that door or this door, doesn't matter.
That looks like the place.
There's Deswani and Elvis.
I see you're hard at work as always, Alvis.
Same goes for you, Inspector.
Bracer Elvis.
Elaine, aren't you off duty today? Wait, what's he doing here?
Inspector Deswani.
Did you have some business with us?
Spriggan? Nah, I'm just here to gawk while the A-rank bracer lady does her stuff.
So, Elaine,